Good afternoon, everybody. Rose Thorn here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Eating My Fridge. So I just posted a react to the live stream that she did last night called Thai Food, where she was literally binging out badly on food. And the binging has not stopped because in this live stream, she is literally eating her fridge. The title is not clickbait. She is eating pretty much everything in sight. It's really scary to watch. But during part of this live stream, she went from fixing a bunch of food and eating a bunch of food to raging at Didi because Didi once again came into the chat. And this is something that I've said before that looks really suspicious because, if this were not a scam, if it were real, wouldn't Chantal block her immediately? I mean, we know she's got a block finger and it will move at the speed of light. Anybody says anything she doesn't like, she will block them. Why is she allowing Didi to come into the chat repeatedly and say stuff to her when all she has to do is block and ban her? And the only thing that makes sense to me is she's in on the scam, and Chantal lets her come in to make her angry so she can do a rage stream to get views. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. If there's someone that is allegedly sleeping with somebody that you like and that you've been seeing, why would you allow them access to your YouTube channel? It just doesn't make sense. But this live stream went on for an hour and 16 minutes, but I'm starting it at minute 37 minutes and 37 minutes and 13 seconds in, because that's when the raging starts to happen. And I'm going to give my commentary from there because honestly, the front part of this live stream, there was really nothing there. So let's just start from here and go forward, shall we? And if you happen to like this react video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want. So let's get to, shall we?
I'm gonna wake pizza for this 13 hour now. Stop it. I gotta go meet. I'm not gonna burn down my villa. Oh, I burned my hand really bad. All right, Didi Lulu. You fucking bitch, I'm blocking you. You have a life?
So she's been in your chat at least 3 different times, Chantal, and you haven't blocked her yet. My question is why? Why haven't you blocked her yet? Why do you allow her to come into your chat where she's obviously not welcome and say stuff unless you're paying her to be part of this drama with you and Natter for views? You've blocked other people that are VIPs for less than what she's done. Why haven't you blocked her yet?
You want to go there? You have a life? What was spending a whole week at Natter's, eating my food, on live stream doing? You have a life at 4 in the morning, you're reading for Natter? Chili Gypsy says thanks for the super chat, Natter. Go have fun with your drinks with your friends. Fucking moron. Desperate, sad old woman. Fuck off.
Not Chantal, who is more desperate than anybody else in the world, calling somebody else desperate. Not her doing that. Not at all.
I mean, you look like Chris Farley.
You know what, Chantal? You need to lay off Chris Farley. He was a wonderful person. He was very funny. He was very entertaining. And he's no longer with us. He passed away quite a while ago. He was a very well-known, well-respected comedian. Lay off Chris Farley. Well, yeah, that's very disrespectful.
Tell me I have a fucking life. You have the fucking nerve. And I'm going to prove it even more that I did pick him up, you fucking liar. That's your biggest thing. More than Chris Farley, more than anything, you're a liar. Desperate doo-doo Didi. Suck an egg. Suck my egg.
You want to call somebody desperate? You're over there buying him groceries. After all that drama, you bought him $300 in groceries. 300. And you went over there. And you spent the night on the floor. After $300 in groceries, you didn't even get to sleep in the bed. Girl, you were on the floor. Like a dirty rug on the floor, snoring. And you want to call her desperate. Really now? You want to do that? You want to call someone desperate with all the things you've done for Natter, all the things you've bought him, all the money you've given him, probably totaling into like the several thousand, and you don't have a relationship with this man, but you want to call someone desperate. Be careful, Chantal. When you point a finger at somebody and say there's something, you got 3 more pointing back at you.
You spent all week sucking natters telling me to have a fucking life? Bitch. Oh, no, you didn't. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Krista Mustard, yeah. You think? Oh, anyway. You're pathetic. That's all I have to say. Pathetic. So go for dinner with Shoo Shoo and Doo Doo and fucking Lulu and Tutu and get a life. Or are you going to call the fucking express school bus back down to Gatineau and go buy more Petro Canada fucking wine for your wonderful holiday, bitch? I am bitter.
Yeah, you bitter as all get out because what you pay thousands for, she gets for free.
And you would never say this to my face because you're such a fucking waif, simp, fart in the wind. You know you are.
And you would never say half the things you're saying right now to her face. You are that person, Chantal, that you would not, you're not that person that you will say something to someone's face. You feel all big and bad behind your camera because that way there's no confrontation, there's no fight, there's no chance for the person to say what they want to say to you. You do not have the courage to look someone in the eye and say things to them like you're saying right now. And proof of that is Natter. How many live streams have we seen you going after Natter, saying all kinds of things about Natter, but when you're in his house, you shut up. You become submissive, you put on the baby voice, whatever you want, Natter. You don't dare say the things to Natter to his face you say to your audience because you're so afraid of losing him and ticking him off. You just don't have that kind of courage. Another case in point, the things you've said about Pete in the past. How many live streams did we hear from you where you were in your car away from home saying that you want to get away from Pete? He was, and I quote, a ball and chain, that if you got away from him, it'd be better for him and all this, that, and the other thing. You would never say this to Pete to his face, ever. You just don't have the courage to look people in the eye and talk to them. And honestly, if you and Natter have a problem, you should take it offline like grown people do. Talk on the phone, messenger, something. But you're stupid. You talk to your screen. You talk to your viewers. They can't help you. You got a problem with Natter, take it to Natter. You got a problem with Didi, talk to her. Don't talk to all of us. We don't want to be involved.
Or and apparently Kiwi Farms knows where you work. Good for them. I'm fucking glad for them for once.
And they know everything about you.
I don't care. Yeah. Okay. It was nice to her. Why are you even watching me? You're obsessed, but you have a life.
Well, why are you talking about her? This is your channel. You could talk about anything at all. As a matter of fact, if you talked about anything besides Didi and Natter, the audience would eat it up. If you did something silly like go to play putt-putt golf or crocheting a blanket, the audience would love it just because it's positive content. You ask why Didi talks about you. Why are you talking about her? This is your channel, Chantal. You could talk about anything. Why is it all about Didi and Natter right now? You want people to not give you backlash over talking about Natter? Don't talk about him. Don't talk about Didi either. Turn your back, walk away. If you really care, walk away from all of that. Start over. But you're not, because as I said to everybody, I'm telling you, this whole thing is a scam. It's a scam. If people keep telling me Chantal's not that smart, she's not smart. She could never pull a scam like that. Listen, Amberlyn Reed, who's not the smartest, cookie in the bunch, she made over $1 million off of YouTube. Okay, you don't have to be intelligent to scam people. You just have to know how to do it. And trust me, she's had years of experience even before YouTube. She knows how to play people to the letter. She knows how to play people. And she's been doing it. And look at all the money she's making. So I guess being smart is not part of the game. You just have to know how to manipulate people's feelings. And she does.
You're literally online every single time Natter goes live. Oh, hi, Natter. I have such a life. The fucking Billy Zane. Who are you going out with tonight? Billy Zane? Fuck off. All of you can fuck off. All of you make me fucking sick.
Yeah, and I just want to throw this in real quick. So she did her stream last night, and as soon as her stream ended, Natter did his. Natter did his, and he had two women on panel, Jennifer and Didi, saying, "These are my girls." Y'all don't think it was planned? You really don't think so? You don't think it was planned? That was talked out? That was discussed? That's just more players being added to the play. More paid for actors by Chantal. I still think Didi's a paid for actor. What woman would put up with this crap? What woman would want to be around a man that all he does is talk about Chantal, watch her on his big screen TV, comment on her literally from morning till night? Any woman, even as a friend, would just say, you know what, dude, this is too much, I'm out. But she's right up in it. Why is she right up in it unless she's being paid by Chantal? And now we've got other fresh players being added. Who's Jennifer? Where did she come from? Didi was supposed to be a friend of Natter's for years, but we never heard about her until recently when all this drama started. And now there's this person, Jennifer. Who's that? Where did she come from? More people being added to the Chantal play for profit to keep it from getting too stale and too old and it's no longer profitable.
So you, Billy Zane. Oh wait, we have Billy Zane. No, Norm Macdonald. And we have Chris Farley. So who is Natter? What's to complete this lovely trio? Fucking joke. Saturday Night Live. He's Molly Shannon. Fuck. Seinfeld. Uncle Fester. The worm guy.
See, how can you be raging mad 1 minute and giggling the next unless it's fake? When you're mad, and you're going off and you don't stop until all the steam is out of the engine. Here she is. She's like pretending to rage and then she's giggling the next minute. Phony.
I can't. Annie Pooh. Alright, welcome to the reset. Oh, Natter. Your friend just disrespected me publicly You're gonna get her to fucking apologize to me on your channel when she's there. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Are you giving an order to your employee? Because that's what it sounds like it.
Just like you want a piece to do? I don't know though. I'm going to have friends with. Where do you go and have a fucking swinger party? That's a lot of fun.
You talk as if you've been to one before, Chantal.
Hi, Van Beezer. Quap included. I'm both, Faith. She just came in here. She deserves it. I have a life. Listen, if you have to tell people you have a life, Didi, you don't have a life.
You've done that several times, telling people, I've got a life. Obviously, you don't have one because look how you're spending your time. Look how you're spending your time complaining about another woman seeing a man. That's how you're spending your life. And you're sitting at your island eating everything in the fridge. This is a life? This is what you call a life? Not by my standards, but if it's your standards, please go right ahead.
Having fucking gas station wine at someone's house and going, just sitting there going, like,
and you eat gas station snacks, so what's up with that?
I have a life, I have friends. Doesn't make it so, bitch, okay? Bitch, bitch, bitch. I can't wait till you say that to my face the next time you're in.
I remember you bought all those green edibles for your family for Christmas gifts, and you bought that $5 wine. You took it over to Natter's. Natter and Didi drank it, and you're making a big deal over a $5 bottle of wine. And here you are complaining about somebody else drinking gas station wine? All right.
Yeah, no, I can't fucking wait. I can do my job from prison. I'm a YouTuber. I'm kidding. I wouldn't waste my fucking time on her. He's Rob Schneider. No, I'm Rob Schneider. And you lie. You look like a dumbass. Are you sure you still want to be on his side? There's no way you would lie like that from somebody unless you're getting something. How long, Jello? She's still talking about the truck driver? That's really scary, Didi, that head of yours under that horrifying Philip Seymour Hoffman haircut. Yes, I'd rather look like an egg than you. You could come up with such a wonderful lie. Oh. Don't be mad at Didi and her French poodle shoo shoo. She laughs at everything Nader says.
Well, so do you. You sat there many times, many live streams, laughing at everything he says. Oh, he's so funny, begging him to do card tricks, which were boring and stupid. But you were acting like he was the most entertaining person in the world. So,
Oh I want to fuck someone in the ass. Fucking, she is a lapdog. I'm not the kind of person I am. And I never will be. For him, for nobody.
But you have been. For the last 9 months, you've been nothing but a lapdog. Even to the point of sleeping on his floor, like a dog would do. Just the other night, you were sleeping on his floor. You were snoring, Chantal. You've done all the stuff you've done for him, and you sleep on his floor? Really? You sleep on his floor. That's what should be happening in a relationship, allegedly, a relationship. You buy him $300 worth of groceries and you sleep on his floor, and you paid his rent too for the past 9 months. Come on, girl. Come on now.
I'm off at everything. I'll tell him off. Sorry, Kamikaze, but I did say I'm eating my fridge on the video. Yeah, no one likes you, Didi. You're a fucking lying, boring liar. Even your taste in Bath and Body Works candles is boring.
There she goes, like throwing shade at Bath and Body Works. What's wrong with Bath and Body Works? They got great candles. They got great candles. And Chantal, have you forgotten you got all those wax melts that you had for over a year that you haven't burned yet? You know, you're talking about buying products, girl. You buy wax melts that you need to use in your house and you haven't used them. What the world is wrong with Bath and Body Works? They didn't do nothing to you.
Did you see what kind she bought? This Didi person bit off more than she can chew. Well, that she is not the center of a dysfunctional friendship that people will continue to talk about her online. Good. She has a big mouth.
So here's a super chat saying, you sound like Natter talking about Pete's. It's getting old, and Didi looks like a Minecraft character. Hey, I play Minecraft on occasion. There's nothing wrong with Minecraft. You can get creative up in Minecraft. But then again, if you say that Didi looks like a Minecraft character, so does Chantal. She does look like a Minecraft character.
Didi looks like a Minecraft character. No, it's true. I sound like, exactly. He's two-faced. He's a hypocrite too. Your friend insult me on your. So did your fucking. Difference is I'm not having sex with Pete. And Didi, I really, actually, really hope that you are having sex with Natter, because you going so fucking hard for him is actually really pathetic if you're not even getting any D out of it.
Well, Chantal, you've been paying for Natter for months. And Natter got in his live stream and said that he hasn't touched you since November. And you're still continuing months after the fact to pay his rent, pay his bills, buy him groceries. So let's just say for a month that what he said was true, that he basically cut you off that way for months. So that was November, December, January, February. Here to like 3 months later after he cuts you off sexually, and you're still paying for stuff. You're still paying for stuff. So better look in the mirror.
That's really sad. Yep, sad. I hear my sock. Oh, he wouldn't even kiss me. That's what that's what he says. He kissed me awake a couple nights ago.
He kissed you on camera once. He kissed you on the cheek, and as soon as he was done, he wiped his mouth aggressively. Like I just, I can't believe I just did that. That was disgusting. But when he kissed Didi, he didn't act that way. You know, like he kissed you, and then after he kissed you, he completely disrespected the kiss by wiping his mouth like he had just, you know, kissed the side of a sewer. You know, basically letting people know I really, really, really did not want to do that.
Tries to look all bad on camera, but like I said, oh no, actually today, he's gonna do it today. Go online. So, she hasn't disrespected me, Curly, by sleeping in the same bed as the person I'm seeing. And obviously, yes, I give him just as equal shit. Why? You really have a problem with me sleeping in bed with a friend? Well, you really have a problem with me living with a friend, even though you know I've lived with him already? We just ate and had sex on New Year's Eve. That's it. I don't like Didi, but you're riding hard for a guy who literally mentally tortures you. But I'm not riding hard for him right now. I mean,
There we go. I'm not riding hard for him right now. She added that right now part after she was done talking. I'm not riding hard for him right now, but she'll ride hard for him later. And then she'll ride her butt all the way to Gatineau and get him whatever he wants and pay his bills and pay his rent. The first of the month is very, very close. He's going to get his rent paid. She said in a live stream herself, she's addicted to him. And when you're addicted to something, you can't stay away from it. You're going to keep doing it. So if she has an addiction for Natter, guess what? She's going back. She'll do whatever he tells her to do. She'll pay for whatever he wants her to pay for. And that's that. This whole madness with Natter is not going to end.
yeah, I did ride hard for him, and he doesn't appreciate it at all. You should try having a life. And what exactly do you think you have? You're literally watching me. You're obsessed.
And you're obsessed with talking about Natter and Didi, so, you know, the playing field is even.
Keep watching because I'm not done dragging you, actually.
You don't know how to drag people, Chantal. You may tell yourself that you know how to drag people, but trust me, you don't. You really don't. You suck at it. You tried to drag Charlie Gold, you failed. Try to drag FFG, you also failed at that. You can't drag anybody. You really can't drag anybody. So just stop.
Please. All right, I have my stuff here. Go cry to him on Messenger, you fucking bitch. See ya. See ya.
She's saying all this stuff to Didi, but she hasn't blocked her from the room yet. You notice that? Because if she was blocking somebody, you'd see her finger move up to the screen and, you know, hit the button for block. And she's not doing that. She's letting Didi come into the chat. You know, Chantal, when you lie to people, what makes a successful lie is having an element of disbelief, like an element of mystery. You don't have that here. You're letting her come into your room and talk to you over and over and over again. And the more that happens, the more it looks really suspicious that something is behind that. Like, why are you letting her stay? I mean, your VIBsers, you will block them for anything. But here's this person you got a serious hatred for, yet you're not blocking them. That looks really, really sus.
Wouldn't want to be Who has a life spends their entire week on vacation from work? Who? To go hang around in ghetto Gatineau with Rat Boy and fucking Rat Boy 1, Rat Boy 2 for the whole fucking week.
So she describes Gatineau as ghetto Gatineau. You're looking down her nose at Gatineau. This is the same woman that for many, many months, she couldn't wait to go to Gatineau. Could not wait. Couldn't stay away. Constantly going over there to the point of neglecting the affairs of her own home, neglecting her pets, neglecting talking to a roommate. I mean, her whole life is falling apart because she was just so concerned of being in Gatineau with Natter. But now that she's not there, in a moment when she's not there, suddenly she's going to talk down about Gatineau and Didi being there.
You're actually perfect for the kind of woman he likes. Yes, Natter. That's not me. That's not me.
Well, that should tell you something. If you are not that person, and that is indeed the woman that he likes, obviously you are not meant to be together in any kind of relationship. You are oil and water. You will never mix. Hey, time to let that go. Stop running after something you will never have. It's like trying to put a square peg in a round hole. It just doesn't work. You know, you're trying to be a round peg, but you're not. You're a square peg. But you're still trying to jam yourself down that hole and make yourself fit. You go over there and you act all submissive. And at the same time, you want to control him. You know, you flip back and forth between being submissive and trying to dominate him with your money. Girl, it's not working. Let it go.
Actually, that's why you were there for the whole week, because I wouldn't yes Natter him. So you came over to yes Natter. Nice life you have, you moron.
Here we go. Please don't say my name says Ghetto Gatineau, but you live in Phil. Exactly. So he's got a house or a trap house in Gatineau, and it looks fairly clean. I haven't seen all of the house. I don't think any of us have, but it's a lot cleaner and nicer than Chantal's place, and she lives in a villa. So I guess, Chantal, the moral of the story is it doesn't matter where you live, it's how you live that matters. You can live in any part of town, poor or rich. But just because you have a place that maybe costs more per month to rent, it doesn't mean it's a better place. But again, you were running over to Gatineau how many times? For Natter, spending a week at a time over there, and now you want to look down on it?
Ramona, it's an honor to be part of this mentally unstable community. Ready, set, read.
I kind of disagree with this comment. Liliana Merkley says she makes you this angry because she sees you reflected back at you. No, I don't think that's correct, Liliana. I don't think that's correct at all because Didi is a lot different than Chantal. I think the reason why Chantal is this angry is because of her ego and her being a narcissist and trying to use her money to control people. And she's finally met her match in Natter. She finally met someone in life that told her no. She finally met someone that did not give in to her and let her have her way. Did not let her have her way. She's been trying for so long to control Natter with her money and under the impression that all she has to do is just throw X amount of dollars at him and X amount of gifts and he would buckle. He hasn't buckled yet. And why hasn't he buckled? Because he's not a submissive male. He's not submissive to Chantal. That's not his personality. And the crazy thing is, the men in her life that are submissive, like Pete, she has no respect for. She wants Natter to be submissive, and yet if he were, she would not respect him and she would not be disinterested. The fact that he is much more dominant over her, she is attracted to that. She is challenged by that. She looks at it as a challenge she has to win, and she's not backing off because Her ego won't let her. She does not want to be the one to have egg on her face and have to admit she's a sucker. She's been suckered for almost a year. She gave up thousands of dollars. She bought him all kinds of stuff, and she got played. The player does not want to admit to the defeat of being played. So to keep from admitting defeat, they will keep playing the game in hopes that they will one day win and say, I won. I won. I won what I was after. I won. She wants to win. She refuses to lose, even though she's already lost. And she keeps losing, but she does not want to admit that to herself. So she just keeps on keeping on with Natter.
She makes me this angry because she has the nerve. Like, she has the nerve. Do you think this will be good? It's good. Faith, I'm eating pasta sauce.
She's not eating, she's binging. She was binging last night. She's binging today. I mean, I scooted through a big portion of this video just because there was really nothing to talk about. There was a lot of eating going on. And as someone with an eating recovery, anybody else out there watching this, also in recovery or attempting to recover, I didn't want to trigger anyone, but she's binging today. This video is her broadcasting a binge and getting angry and raging. And anybody that knows anything about an ED, you cannot eat with an eating problem while you are in a state of negative emotion, especially anger and rage, especially anger and rage. And that's what she's doing. Because when you have an eating problem and you are angry, like she is right now, or pretending to be angry, all that's going to do is propel you to eat more food. And she's just going full force with it right now.
My lack of self-awareness. This is really good. This is better than pasta sometimes, just like dipping it in bread. Spaghetti sauce. Didi. I think so, Jamie. Yeah, Krista. Why would a friend insert themselves and be so invested? Exactly. Well, they've been friends for 10 years, but I've never heard about her.
Right. We haven't either. In all the year that she's been seeing Natter, we never heard about her. She never got brought up by Chantal or Natter. Who is this person, Didi, that's jumping in the picture all of a sudden? She jumped in, and as soon as she jumped in, there was drama between her and Natter and Chantal. Who is Didi? We don't know her. I think, again, she's a paid-for player by Chantal to add another layer to this Chantal story, this Chantal reality show, you know, and she's brought in periodically to keep it going.
Some friend you are, Didi. Never heard about you for 8 months.
Right. She's a walk-on actress in the play of Chantal.
Am I hungry? A little bit.
Yeah, here we go. PJ's Not So Secret Diary says, so she was his friend, but you're Beezer for 2 years. Okay. Yeah. So she was a Beezer for 2 years in Chantal's chat, right? 2 years. It's a long time. His friend for 10 years, right? Her Beezer for 2 years. So let's see. She and Natter knew each other for 10 years. And then she became a Beezer right about the time when Chantal started doing live streams. I'm trying to put the timeline together. Chantal started doing live streams full time December 31st of 2019. That the timeline would be right about there. And that's when she started going crazy and doing the drugs, doing the green stuff, and then that transcended to edibles. So what, Didi came into the picture right about then? So does that mean that Didi knew Natter? And then because of Natter, she came to know of Chantal, became a beezer of hers. And who's to say Chantal, because of her being a beezer, could have talked to her offline because of Natter, and everything could have gone from there. Again, that kind of supports my theory of her being a paid for player in this game.
Your friend would go to hell for you. Would they actually come up with like lies? Like you would actually if a friend asks you to do that, they're not a friend. If a friend asks you to compromise your own integrity as a person,
You don't have any.
Them, they don't give a fuck about you. Didi. Fucking mom. Call the school bus. Go back to Gatineau. Since I'm your favorite, I asked this for my rebeat. Can you please do the tree lady impression, but use it to impersonate Didi Judith? I kiss Natter's ball. I'm Didi. She's probably crying at him now on Messenger. I hope Messenger shuts down. I hope Messenger shuts down and you lose all your girlfriend contacts. Hi, Vicky.
So the biggest beater says, don't you ask Pete's to lie or lie by admission for you? Yeah, she does. Yes, she does. Just the other day, when she was at the house and she was cooking a meal with Pete's, and she basically told him, buy whatever you want. Buy whatever you want. You know what that was? That was her bribing him to keep his mouth shut so she could go see Natter. And Pete has gotten on camera and said, yes, he would lie for Chantal. Are you kidding me? Even if he didn't say it, he and Chantal have known each other since high school. They lived together. They used to be in a relationship. He depends on her to buy the groceries and pay the bills and the rent. Of course, he's going to lie. He's got a lot to lose if he pisses her off. Because of her, he has a home and he's comfortable. He's going to do whatever she asks him to do because he depends on her so much. Of course, he'll lie.
I know you guys like the impersonation. You guys are beezers. What are you gonna cook, Krista? I'm gonna do my wig soon. And I'm going on a date.
No, you're not. What, back over to Natters?
I know when I seen the thumbnail and Didi's like takes her photos from up here. I give a fuck. She literally, you have a life, really? You probably sit on the couch all day.
And you sit at your island counter all day like you're doing right now, eating. But go ahead.
Watching for what I'm gonna say about you, or when Natter goes live, so you can help your little boyfriend.
Gross.
That was for you.
Here we go. CPAP Ransom says, Chantal, you're literally describing yourself. Yeah, I know. I know. She's like, you probably sit on your couch. At least she's got a couch to sit on. You're sitting at your island in a destroyed office chair, eating, doing nothing but eating. You're trying to make someone else look pathetic and sad, but look what you're doing right now. You're not exactly, a picture of womanhood.
STDG? I can't. Glad I blocked her. She would piss me off. No. I have Dubai blocked. Dubai guy blocked still.
I thought he blocked you because you were talking to him and then you just ghosted him and he blocked you. Dubai guy is a figment of your imagination anyway. And isn't it something that you're mad at Natter and all of a sudden you've got a date? You've got a date. See, here's where you're failing, Chantal. You get mad at Natter and what you're trying to threaten him with talking to other guys, but here's the problem. Here is the problem. He can actually show other people on camera. He's actually brought other people to his house. What have you shown? Have we seen any other guys on your camera with you? Have we actually seen you on a date? You were supposed to go meet a guy. You were on your way to drive there, and then you stopped and said, no, I'm not going to do this. You want to have power over Natter, but he's the only one bringing somebody on camera to prove that he can hang around other people. You haven't done that yet.
Somebody please, she's most definitely watching this. Are you kidding? She's gonna be watching everything I do. Guarantee. Aw, what's the matter? Why do you hate me so much, Didi? Are you mad that I went to pick up Natter? You're jealous, right? Because you're hoping that you can, like, I don't know. I swear. Trust me, it's no pride because he doesn't even give a fuck. Doesn't appreciate it. Let's go on a date with randos. I'm gonna go join a dating app right now. Okay.
But you hate dating apps. You said so. Here we go. B says, would you stop insulting Didi? You did the same and worse for the last 7 months. That's sad you didn't see it. Talk about something fun or your nice life. She doesn't know how. There's nothing fun in her life. There's nothing nice to talk about. Hence why she just keeps talking about Natter. There's literally nothing else for her. And she's not interested to find out.
I actually don't watch his live streams. Sit there and watch his live stream. Last night I was sleeping, but no. If you don't like that I insult Didi, you can go away.
See, there's the attitude. You don't like it, go away. You don't like it, go away. That's the solution. Not, oh, I'm sorry that you don't like what I'm talking about. I'll think about what you said and I'll try to bring some new content. That would be a great attitude for her channel. Actually caring about what the people want, because it is the people paying her bills and paying her rent and his bills and the edibles and the green. People are paying her for her lifestyle, but instead of acknowledging that and being grateful and gracious, she's entitled and snobby.
This bitch has lied. Why should I like her? I know I have to change. No, I have to change and shower and everything. In about an hour, you won't even recognize me.
Doubt that.
Look at my teeth. I'm eating spaghetti sauce with baked cheese on it. Leave me alone. Hi, orange chicken.
Wait, what? Spaghetti sauce with cheese on it? What about the freaking spaghetti? Where's that at?
It serves Didi right. She spent ages laughing and reading out nasty chats about Chantal. Right, so fuck Didi. I'm full. Oh, now I'm full.
For now. You said that last night you kept eating. Sabrina says, why are you more mad at Didi than Natter? She's mad at both of them. It's just that she's a coward about expressing her anger over Natter, so she projects it on Didi. She can go off, all the way off on Didi, but she holds back with Natter because she is still seeing him. If she were completely done with Natter, his channel would be gone. It would be toast. And she would just burn the bridge and walk away. But she ain't done, so she holds back. And all that anger that she has for Natter, she puts it off on other people, including her own VIBs.
Normalize harassing Didi. No, I'm not harassing Didi, just telling her off. I'm not more mad at Didi, but Didi came in here, so I'm telling her off now. Didi is a yes man to Natter, literally. She is. Yes, Natter. Yes, Natter.
That's what you did.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna go for now.
Meow says Didi can just block Chantal's channel. They don't have to watch this channel. No, they don't have to watch her channel. Just like she doesn't have to watch his channel or be in his chat or comment on Didi or have Didi in her chat. She can push the block button and Didi would never come in again. But for whatever reason, she's not blocking her and Didi just keeps coming in. So that's why I think this whole thing is phony. It's fake. It's for views, it's for super chats and memberships. The longer this goes on, the more suspicious it looks to me.
I'm gonna go get Sears portraits done with the. Yes. Didi has well and truly inserted herself firmly and has to take whatever comes her way. Enjoy it, Didi. Anyone who doesn't understand why I hate Didi is insane, but whatever.
You hate Didi for many reasons. You hate her because she's there with Natter and she's not having to pay all the money to be in his company. He actually enjoys her company. You hate the fact that within no time at all, Didi was out with Natter, outside the house doing things, and that's something he's never done with you. You hate her for all that and more. For everything that you want that you're not getting, you're paying for it, but you're not getting it. She's getting it for free. That really makes you angry.
Or too mature for me. Fuck off. Get out of here then.
Wary B says, I miss the old fun Chantal, but you don't even see it. She doesn't even care. She doesn't care to be fun or entertaining. She cares about making money. So drama, 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 rage, 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 more drama, an apology here and there, back to raging, back to drama. That's the Chantal show in a nutshell.
I miss old fun Chantal. I know, but I mean, I'm not old fun Chantal right now. I'm bitchy, egg-headed, vengeful Chantal. Insane? Yeah, I'm insane. Are you this mad at Natter? I'm more mad at Natter.
Then call him up and tell him how you're angry. Don't bring it here.
Someone just messaged me. Didi said the best there. Didi, you are the biggest, stupidest troll ever. The thing you like about him the most is his honesty. Oh my god. I don't believe these people actually exist. I don't. I don't.
Baloney Barb says, you're paying for a phone so we can talk to Didi, though. Who's the sucker? Right? He's talking to Didi. He's talking to all these other people. He's talking to all these women, allegedly, on his Facebook Messenger. So who's the idiot? She's mad about all these things happening, but she's the reason why they're happening. She's the reason. She set things in motion a long time ago for all of this to happen. The moment she met up with Natter, started talking to Natter and proposed this business deal of, you hang around me, I will compensate you. Everything after that point became her fault. Absolutely everything. All of the drama and the hurt and the crying and all her fault. It didn't have to go that way. She didn't have to offer her money and herself up like a sacrifice on an altar and say, just take what you want from me. Just stick around because I'm lonely and I'm miserable and I need YouTube content. I don't have anything else and I need to make money. She put herself up for sale and he bought it. He bought it, said, you know, she's low hanging fruit. She's lonely. She's got the money. I'll put up with her as long as she's paying me. And so he's been profiting ever since.
I know. Yes, his phone is stolen.
Yep, you pay for it too.
No lying about that. Eating dinner quietly? No. They're both gonna get a plate in the face. Egghead. Where's my widow's peak? It's just completely gone.
I'm so glad she did shave her head because I'm so tired of hearing about that widow's peak and the hair fibers and her bald spots. Thank goodness we don't have to hear about that crap ever again.
See how it's like lighter here because that's where I had no
Oh,
hair.
we don't care.
I don't
Shut
know.
up.
All right. Didi Doo-Doo's going to Gatineau tonight to go sit in his kitchen reading. You have such a life. P-Rod. Welcome to Report Me Recipe. I'm going to call him right now and give him shit, actually.
Do it on live stream.
Or Pean Cam Pie.
All this bravado, but yet she doesn't show what's behind it. I'm gonna call him. Do it on live stream then. You big old coward. Call him on live stream. But no, you're gonna call after the live stream, and you're probably gonna be a lot different off the stream than you were on the stream.
Oh my god. Very narcissistic move to do. I've been doing my reading. I've been educating myself a bit. It's the type of people I deal with now in my life.
And there's that messy room again that she hasn't cleaned, even though she's got the time and the energy to do it. So after 3 days of having that wig, she finally went out and got a wig stand, even though the wig is destroyed. The wig was fine, and then she started picking at it and picking at the hairline, and now it looks awful. Too late, Chantal. That wig stand is like 3 days too late. You ruined that wig.
No, see? This doesn't work. Is it? Yeah, okay.
So that's it for the live stream. I just want to include that last part in. So since this live stream is done, let me go ahead and refresh.
I know.
Okay, shut up, Chantal. All right. And let's go down to the comments. Susan Tate says, every single thing she said about Didi was exactly 100% describing herself and how she is with Natter, plus a million times worse. How can she not see this? For example, Natter is eating the food that she had bought, saying to Natter that she isn't worthy. Haha, the jokes keep coming. Yeah, she's projecting onto Didi, projecting strongly. Casey says she acts so strong when she isn't in front of his face, then she's there and talks like a high schooler with red cherry face. The audacity. He would never make Didi do that. That's how naive you are. Yeah, she talks a big game when she's not in front of people, but when she is in front of people, she shuts up. I told you she's a coward. Udon Baby says she's such a liar. The call is coming from inside the house, Chantal. Really? What's that about? Casey says she has the audacity to say Didi laughs at everything, but all the while she laughs when he degrades her. Yep, giggling like a schoolgirl. Pink Diamond says Chantal projecting everything she does and is on to Didi is textbook. Yep. Hey, it's Dee says, for heaven's sake, why would Didi go into her chat to confront her? And Chantal's response is this. Is there one single thing she said to Didi that doesn't apply to herself? Are we back in the middle school playground? So freaking immature, all of them. Yep, it's telling you it's all a scam. It doesn't make any sense. If you knew a girl that was seeing a guy you liked and they might get intimate, and you have a YouTube channel, why would you allow them to come onto your channel and make trouble? Why not just block them unless it's part of the game? Let's see. Annie McDougall says, if you completely stop talking about Didi and Natter, what direction do you think you take your channel? None. None. If there were no Didi or Natter or anybody, she would just be at her house in front of her fridge, eating everything in sight. It'd be so boring. People would stop watching. Hence why she brings the drama, because she's not bringing anything else. Sparrow Wren says the projection here is tangible. Chantal loathes herself. It's obvious. Yes, she does. She hates herself and she hates everybody else too. Crazy Blonde Biatch says she couldn't get off fast enough. I can just see how her now speeding as fast as that little Kia can go down the long road, wig free, sauce on her PJs, singing her favorite tell when they're back together. And all your friends say he's the one, all in the name of green bean and baba ganoush. Yes, and she kept the live stream short. That's not the norm for her. When Natter doesn't see her, she's very happy to turn on that camera and live stream for like 6 to 9 hours a day. But when he's available, she'll cut the live stream short on purpose just to go run over there to him. She only goes on live stream just to make that quick money before she has to go. Let's see. Looking for a comment. In this moment, Tarot says, you're not seeing him. You are not dating him if he won't admit to it. What's wrong with this woman? I told you, she doesn't want to lose this game. And in order to not admit defeat, she has to keep playing. If she stopped playing, she would have to say, I lost. I was an idiot. I was a sucker. I got played. Her pride won't let her quit. Her ego, her narcissistic ego won't let her quit. Let's see. So there's all these different comments. Just want to read a few of them. Hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want. Please have a wonderful Saturday and take care. Bye-bye.